All right, we are back at it with some more MX bikes today. We hopped on Ironman. I played this for like an hour, just for like the last hour, and I actually think the track's pretty good. Definitely some upgrades compared to like the first few rounds. I haven't been playing too much of like the recent rounds, so I don't know how you guys like those. But this one, it wasn't too bad. I still hate the front end washes in this game, dude. It's just so bad, especially on the YZ. I didn't notice it as much when I was riding the new OEM, the KTM stuff, but you totally feel it, especially on these old OEMs. It sucked. I was trying to put some heaters down. I was trying to see what lap times we can get. I think my best was a 147, which is kind of dog like water. It's really bad. It's not that good. But I was just cruising, just vibing, having fun with the track. I thought, like I said, it was a really good track. The first few laps on it, I didn't crash. I was like, what am I even doing? I honestly think that like playing sim and then playing bikes, I feel like it does translate a little bit, and I feel like a little bit more comfortable on bikes. I still hate, like I said, the front end washes, but I still feel comfortable playing the game, even though I haven't even played it since playing the dog compound, which was like 2 weeks ago. So, but anyways, we just watched history being made. Jet just went 22-0. 22-0. He won every single moto. That is insane. And it kind of got dicey at the end. I'm not going to lie with you guys. It kind of got dicey. Chase was right there. If that lapper doesn't get in the way, do you guys think Chase maybe attempts a pass on him? That lapper chalked him 2 seconds, man. I cannot believe that he didn't just move over. Like, I know you're racing your own race, but you just saw Jet go by. Like, do you not know that, like, Chase is going to be right there? Like, I know there's blue flags waving. It was just unfortunate. It was very unfortunate. Chase got the horrible end of the stick right there. But overall, Chase still rode great. They put 50 seconds on third. Like, 50 seconds on third. They do that every single week. It's insane. I don't understand how they're, like, so much better than everybody. Especially when they, like, don't train together. They don't do anything together. It's just raw, natural talent for both of them, and the determination to just go out there and win. I think it was JT on the Pulp podcast. He was mentioning that he doesn't believe that anybody thinks they can beat Jet lining up, and the only person that can beat him is Chase. Nobody, I think, just believes that they can beat Jet right now, which you have to have that belief. I think Chase is the only one, right? So, but yeah, they put up a really good fight. Jet's first moto, that hole shot was insane. That first moto hole shot was insane. He gapped him like a whole bike length right off the first like 10 feet. It was wild, absolutely wild. And then, like I said this on a TikTok, I basically said that if Jack gets hole shot, he's winning. Like, nobody's gonna touch him, right? Nobody's gonna touch him. But hey, history being made. It was awesome to watch. We also watched history being made with Hunter winning the 250 class. Honda won 5 championships this year, which is pretty nuts. Nobody else has ever done it manufacturer-wise. I think the most recent one was like 4 back in the day, but that was when they didn't have the 250 splits. You got to give it up to Team Honda. You got to give it up to Hunter. You got to give it up to Jet. You got to give it up to Chase for winning the Supercross. I did see that the broadcast put Eli Tomac as winning the Supercross championship. That was kind of funny. Larson actually saw that and posted it in the Discord, and he was like, yeah, someone's definitely getting fired, and that is 100% accurate. But no, you got to give it up to everybody on Honda. You got to give it up to Jet, Hunter. They rode fantastic all year. I mean, some of the best racing we've seen in such a long time, especially with Jet going undefeated. I mean, when was the last time that happened? 2008 with James? It's been 15 years, right? Something like that. I mean, that's just wild. So, got to give it up to them. They rode fantastic. I think the racing today was still pretty good regardless of like the outcomes. I think you still had a really good battle with Jet and Chase. You still had a really good battle with Joe up front, with Deegan not really close in the first moto. Tommy V was up there with Deegan. Cooper was up there in the second moto. Levi was up there in the second moto. But overall, I think we had some pretty good racing today, regardless. We watched history, like I've been saying. I said this kind of in last week's video. Key takeaways was Jet, obviously, undefeated season, history being made, right? But I'm happy for Hunter, right? I'm happy for Hunter to get that motocross championship, the 250 championship in Supercross. And now there's, I would say, confirmation. They kind of said it on the broadcast, but I haven't actually seen any, like, press conference about it or, like, press statement or anything about Hunter going 450 full time next year. And that's what they were saying on the broadcast, that it's kind of basically confirmed that he's going full-time 450 with Jet, Supercross, and Motocross next year. And we're kind of talking about this in the Discord of how many factory guys there are that could possibly win a race in Supercross. We know that over the span of a season, a lot of people get hurt, but just at A1, you have, off the top of my head, you have Chase Sexton, you have Jet Lawrence, you have Hunter Lawrence, you have Eli Tomac, you have Cooper Webb, you have Adam Cincerillo, you have Jason Anderson, you have Justin Barsha, you have Ken Roxon, you have Dylan Fernandez, you have Aaron Plessinger. I mean, think about that. That's stacked. It's going to be an exciting year for next year. I'm super, super excited to get to Supercross. And luckily, we don't have to wait too long, right? We have the SMX playoffs in a couple weeks. We have a 3-month break and then Supercross in January. Literally, it's already August 26, almost September, and then Supercross is in 3 months. It's going to be wild. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun. I'm super excited. We're going to do our watch parties and everything, so I'm super, super excited for that. I kind of went off of like a little tangent there, but going back to my key moments, I'm happy for Joe to get a W, right? He went 1-1. He rode fantastic. I feel like we needed this Joe all year. All year. He dominated, and if we got this Joe at Ironman every single round, this championship would be completely different. I feel like Joe would probably be battling Hunter for the championship instead of being 50 points down at one point, you know? So I wish we just had the Joe that was out there battling, dominating today all year. I think it would have been better for the series. But overall, I think he rode great. He rode fantastic, especially in Ironman. He's been riding really, really good the last like 3 rounds. So I'm excited to see what he can do at the playoffs. And then, yeah, my last key takeaway, excited for SMX playoffs, man. Like, are you guys, how can you not be excited for this? I mean, they talk about it on the broadcast non-stop. Non-freaking stop. Regardless, I'm super excited for that. It's going to be interesting to see how they do it. I heard a rumor that practice is on Fridays. I don't even know if we can watch practice. I was looking it up on Peacock and I couldn't find anything. I was looking up on the broadcast on the website. I couldn't find anything. So I have no idea what's going to happen with that. I know the racing schedule is like 3 Eastern or something like that. So like 12 p.m. And I know it's a 2-moto format. And it's like basically like an outdoor format where it's just 2 motos, best score wins. And first round is regular points, second round is double points, and third round is triple points. I was looking at the track layouts, and I'm kind of scared that it's going to be like a one-line fest. If you look at like the first round, you go like, you basically, you start, you do a 180, you go over the finish, and it's like a long sweeper into another long sweeper to the right. It's like a left to a right. I feel like that whole thing is just going to be one line, and I think it might be hard to pass on these tracks, especially in the first couple sections. It's going to be interesting. Obviously, it's going to be super, super interesting. I think the LA Coliseum one, when they go up the hill, I think that one's going to be a little bit better, but overall, I think it's still going to be pretty hard to pass on these, and it's going to be coming down to a start, which I feel like if you watch Monster Energy Cups back in the day, I feel like a lot of the times the guy who won the race was the guy who got the hole shot. I'm thinking back right now, James hole shot, he won. RV hole shot, he won. Who else won that? Didn't Marvin Muscan win once? Like, he hole shots, he wins. So I mean, like, I think it just comes down to a start. I think it's gonna be super, super hard to make passes on these. And but overall, I think it's gonna be interesting, especially like with a lot of guys injured. I don't even know how they're gonna do, like, who gets in and who doesn't get in. They were saying on the broadcast that it's top 20 regardless. If you aren't in top 20, you're going to the LCQ no matter what. But like, Tomac's hurt, that's a spot. And if you go to the 250 class, Jet's not doing it, and he was in the points. So like, I would assume that they would like push everybody up, and then it would be like the next guys, right? But that's not how they're doing it. I also don't understand why they're only doing 10 guys for the LCQ instead of making it like the top 40 out of points gets an opportunity to race the SMX, where it's like top 40 and then the like 21st through 40th goes to the LCQ and they battle it out. I don't understand why they're only doing 10. I think it would still be more exciting to bring more people in and give more opportunities for the racing. But hey, I don't know. That's just my opinion, I guess, right? But at the end of the day, I'm super excited for the playoffs. I think it's going to be really, really good, and I'm excited to watch. We'll do our watch parties like I mentioned here, and then we have a couple months off just to vibe, have fun. But yeah, overall, I think the outdoor season was really, really good. We had a really good time in the Discord watching the races. The reactions went crazy too, so I appreciate everybody liking those, enjoying those, interacting with those. I really do appreciate you guys for real. All right, I forgot to mention this as well, but we dominated dominated fantasy motocross this year. I'm super, super excited about this because it's been a long time coming. I've been doing this for years and I suck every single year, but we finally turned a page and we were killing it this year. So in my personal league, shout out to the boy Wes and Corbin, and shout out to the boy Jordan. They got top 4 and Ann got top 5. We won our league. I'm happy about that. Not only that, but we also won Mountain Drew's league. Shout out to everybody in this league. A lot of people continue to play throughout the year, which was super, super sick. We didn't dominate, but we only won by like 130, which is not bad. But we won that one. So we got 2 wins. And now I'm in a money league as well for $100 to buy in. And I got 3rd in this one. 12 people continue to... No, dude, holy crap. 15 people continue to play every single week, which is insane. That's a lot of people. We came up short. We were about 200 points off, 150 points off, about 250 points off. But we came in 3rd by 4 points, and we made $250 off of this. I got it randomly on my phone. I got a Venmo payment for it. I was like, I didn't even win anything. And then I look and I got 3rd. I was like 5th before this race today. So I'm happy about that. So first, and a 3rd. And then in PDSM, what is this? PDMX SX Fantasy, aka McChicken's League. We came in 2nd. And we were only down by 17. What is that? 49.82 minus 49.65. 17. That was on the fly too, off my brain. But 17 points. So we got first, 3rd, and 2nd in fantasy this year, which is nuts. We got top 3 out of every league. I'm happy with that. Yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for the love on the recent videos, and we'll catch you guys back here tomorrow for a brand new video. I'm out.